Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's the 4th of November, and here we are for the Destiny 2 weekly reset. We've got the final week of Festival of the Lost, but there's not much change there. We've got lovely new stuff in Eververse. We've got a bit of an update in regard to, bug sortings of out, so I'll let you know of the patch notes for that too. I'm going to have a look at all the portal-y stuff as well. In fact, talking of the portal, let's have a look at that now. Now, the reason why we're looking at the portal is because we've got an extra boost going on this week. It's for this. Look, it's called the Foundry Sponsorship, so different kinds of weapon foundries have damage boosts, and this week it's Hacker, or Hake, or Harke, I don't know what the hell you call it. But anyway, that's going to have a boost when you use those weapons in Portal playlist activities this week. Don't forget as well, of course, we've still got Festival of the Lost going on. We've got the 10-gallon mode, and we've got the Trick or Treat as well. And while we're portaling, let's have a quick look at the Keplers. What have we got? We've got Commencement is the weekly mission there, and the other weekly mission is Charge. I was going to say Courage then, I don't know why. And here we are going to see Zaval, because, of course, we've got weekly gunnage with Zaval. You know what? Last week I didn't play this hardly at all because I've been playing Arc Raiders, so I had to buy all the weapons and spend shed loads of Bright Dust to see what we've got. But it's good this week. We've got an excellent weapon called the Unfall, which is an arc rocket sidearm. Let me show you a quick rundown of what we've got on the perks this week. We've got One for All, Deconstruct, Rolling Storm, Impulse Amplifier, Beacon Rounds, what's that one? Disruption Break, High Velocity Rounds, Confined Launch in the Cupboard, and Hard Launch as well, with the Stability Masterwork. I do like the look of that one, don't you? Yes. Anyway, moving along to the next one, we've got... What have we got here? Rolling Storm, Jolting Feedback, One for All, Disruption Break, Sleight of Hand, Lead from Gold, Alloy Magazine, Implosion Rounds, Quick Launch, and Countermass. Then we've got the third one. Now, this is one of the two near God rolls that we're after this week, because I had a look at the popularity, and what we're looking for here, I'll show you what we got. Master of Arms, One for All, Jolting Feedback is the #1 perk in this column. Reverberation, Impulse Amplifier, or Lead from Gold. Lead from Gold is the other favourite in this column in regard to popularity. Then over here we've got Tactical Mag and Implosion Rounds. Now, Appended Mag is what we want there, but Tactical Mag is second, and it's only by like 0.3% difference between this and Appended Mag. So this is as near as damn it. And we've got a Volatile Launch as well, which is the top perk in that column there. So this one, and you've got Smart Drift Control as well. So this one is like, 99.9% there. That's very good. Then we've got this one here, which doesn't have much of interest in it, really. We've got One for All, what's that one? Yeah, One for All, Jolting Feedback, Rolling Storm, Reverberation, Impulse Amplifier, Disruption Break, Alloy Magazine, Tactical Mag, Confined Launch, and Quick Launch. So that wasn't nay good. But then we've got Unfall here, the final Unfall. This is another corker, and what we've got, again, is One for All, Deconstruct, there's Jolting Feedback, and Lead from Gold. You've got a choice of Beacon Rounds or Disruption Break. We've got Fled Magwell, there's Appended Mag, so we've got 3 there. And then this one, Confined Launch, is the second most popular in this first column. So the other one, I can't remember what it was now, is more preferable. So, I've got to be honest, between the two, it's like a gnat's wing, but this one probably pips it. So if you want to buy one of these this week, make sure you buy this particular Unfall here. It's the one in the middle, number 3, not number 2. I must admit to having some mild disappointment that there's not candies in the tree. That should be reset every day. And here we are with Shader the Aider. And what do we got here? The Thorium Holt set. Forget about statage, but if you like the look of that, baby, I've always been quite partial to that. Is that weird? Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, there's that. And then what have we got over here? We've got New Age Black Armory, which is very nice. You can see the moi effect on it. That goes well on lots of things. That's a lovely shader if you don't have it, but everybody's got it by now. But if you haven't, grab it. We've got Kairos Gold there as well, which actually brings out details in my Warlock Halloween suit that I never knew I had, which is quite nice. And then we've got Dead Orbit Camo, but I dislike camo. It looks like stains what have dried up. And there's been a little wickle update today, 9.1.5.4. I'll just skim over the more interesting ones. Festival of the Lost stuff, they fixed an issue with Halters of Sorrow, who when clearing 2 altars in rapid succession could fail to increase the objective counter. Fixed an issue where Haunted Altars of Sorrow projected lower than intended grades. Fixed an issue where the Sweet Tooth daily challenge would not properly track progress. And they fixed an issue with Red Rumble, where Headless Ones would not be counted on the post-match scoreboard when you killed them. There we are, cool. They've also made an adjustment to portal scoring. They've disabled the liminality strike because there's a problem with the scoring with that one. But they've made scoring adjustments to the following activities, which is reach a 10,000 inactivity score. So that's the Inside Terminus Devil's Lair, the Inverted Spire, and the Oracle Behemoth Conduit and Foothold Battlegrounds. Onslaught Midtown, players who could not leave the boss area on Wave 25, they've fixed that. And they've also fixed an issue with Reclaim Fallen Bunker, where players could sometimes not progress after the second area. Weapons, they fixed an issue where the Hushed Whisper Bow was doing less damage than intended. They fixed an issue because you couldn't use the Ghostwriter title, apparently. I thought I applied that. But there we are, they couldn't have. And finally, a fixed issue that caused items held in the hand of the Veiled Haunting Hunter set, the Masked Milner Titan set, and the Formal Shadow Warlock set to unexpectedly appear in first-person view during certain combat situations. I missed that one, but then I've been in Arc Raiders all week, so that's not surprising. And that brings us on to the Eververse. Let's go and have a little... What's that? I know a silver, but what is it? Smithereen. That's weird. What is all that about? I don't know, I like it. Do you know what I mean? I do like it, yes. It's very strange, though. I like the fact that the paint chipped off. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, there's that there. What do we have down here? I had Bright Dust there. Don't forget to pick up your free Bright Dust. I've already made this video once, but I had a power cut and lost everything, so I'm doing it again. Sorry about that, folks, but there we are. We'll have Bright Dust there, so don't forget to pick that up. Okay, talking of Bright Dust, let's have a look at the Bright Dust offerings. We've got the Eclipsed Tempest Shader, which is like water, not water, light shining through like water, and then you're laying on the bottom of the pool, looking up. Maybe gasping your last when going, ooh, look at the pretty colours on me. Anyway, there's that. We've got Clinging Cobweb, which is a nice grey colour, which is actually quite nice, that one. Obviously goes on the cloth very well there. Touching cloth. We've got the Umbral Harbinger, or Harbinger, if you want to say it properly, which is, well, it's those birdie things. And there's like oh, that's the, what's that big scar? That's the Destiny Moon. Yes, good. We've got this, the Beautied Beast, which is quite funny, really. Look how ridiculous it is. It's a massive, murderous teddy bear that comes out from underneath your bed and eats your spaceship, apparently. And it's got a nice fairy dust floofy thing going on. It's utterly ridiculous. I'll never buy it. But you folks might like it. Yes, look how crazy that is. Right, moving on to the next thing. We've got the Scaled Constriction, which is a snake what has tied us up. And I quite like that. That's quite good. Looks like, well, it's a snake. Ta-da, snake. What else do we have? Oh, we got another emote. Pincushion Poking. Now, I quite like this one. So, see, his voodoo doll doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much he stabs, it doesn't work. But this fellow's voodoo doll does work. And when he stabs... Is it always the foot? Let's find out. Yes, it's always the foot. There we are. That's quite entertaining. Good. Lovely, lovely. What else do we have on our Bright Dust? We've got Looking for Loot, which I do quite like, actually. Oh, what the hell's going on? It's such a big emote. Look. It turns into the luggage from a Terry Pratchett, and then he shoots it with his gun, and then once he's finished with it, he chucks that at as well. And I quite like all the grey splat. Did it puke all over him? Is that what happened? He opens it up, and it goes, bleh! Oh, it pukes on him! Hey, I quite like that. Yes. Pukes, not farts. There we are. Good. What else do we have? Let's have a look. Okay, we got our first universal ornament. This one's for the Warlocks. The Black Letter Boots. Let's have a look at them. Mossy knees. Very tight as well. Yes, there we are. They're quite nice, aren't they? I like the feet thing. Yeah, that's good. And the Titan Black Letter Greaves. Let's check them out. Mossy as well, but they're more armorific than the Warlock one. And we do have little talons on it as well. That's good. And the Black Letter Strides for the Hunters. Let's look at them. Oh, they're a little bit ornate than the other ones, aren't they? But they've definitely got that, yeah, because they're all like the stained glass windows and sort of churchy, gothic, baroque kind of look. Yeah, I like those. There we go. Oh, they got more talons than the other two. Then moving on, the Ghastly Flight Shell. This is the Batmobile. I don't know. It's a cat. Is it a cat? Or is it a bat? I don't know. Anyway, I do quite like it, actually. It's very sleek. It even looks like it's got eyes to the back. Do you know what I mean? I like the way some of the paint is rubbed off there on the cone. Yeah, that's good. We've got the winged runner ship, so the entire Shamonki is here then of this set, or well, at least the Ghost and that, which is quite nice. Again, very Batman, don't you think? Batman. There's a bat face on it there. Looks a bit like Batfink. Do you remember Batfink? You cannot harm me. My wings are like a shield of steel. Okay, what we got here? Well, we got a Plushosaurus, which is quite entertaining. And what I like about this is, look, it's nice and clean that side, but it's all angry and evil on that side. Here we are. That's quite nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we've got the Bray Reductive. This is for the Microcosm. Now, I did like this trace rifle, but I don't use trace rifles very much. But, oh my god, look how pretty that is. That's nice, isn't it? Ooh, let's look at it from the other side as well. Yeah, there we go. Bray Reductive. Very nice weapon ornament there. Then moving on, Cobwebbed Projection. There you go. It's a cobweb, I suppose. Well, it is a cobweb. We've got the Umbral Harbinger again, which we just saw on the front. We've got the Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush. Oh, yeah, it's a candy corn thing. Murderer Crows, which we had last week as well. Yeah, we've had all these last week. We had the Reanimated Verve. Did we have this last week? There we are. Oh, it's made all my clothes look a bit rough. We got the Nougat Delight. Didn't we have all these? I had all these last week as well as the same ones. Does my face deceive me? Oh no, Scale Eagle. We didn't have this last week, and I do like Scale Eagle. I know it's all the same on my suit, but you know, it's a nice one, Scale Eagle. I like it. And then finally, we got Dark Fluorescence as well, which is quite, well, I actually quite like that one too. Quite a nice set of Festival of the Lost shaders this week. So we had a new trailer drop for Renegades this week with lots of weapons being shown, and there were quite a few weapons being shown too, so I did like the look of that. And next week as well, we've got Call to Arms coming out, which is, I don't know really, it's something about, I don't know, I don't really know what it is. There'll probably be more in the TWID. Now, if you do like Destiny 2, I wasn't much of an extraction shooter person at all. I'm still not, actually, but Arc Raiders is built different, and I'm here to tell you, as a public service announcement, you really must have a little look at it, because it's fantastic. I've been playing it constantly, basically, since it came out. I'm not stopping doing Destiny, of course. When there's stuff happening, I will indeed cover it, and of course I'm always going to be doing my Zur and my my resets this week. As long as the game is around, I will be doing that, so have no fear. But if you want to have a quick squiz at some of the Arc Raider stuff, I'll leave a link here. I've done a few videos on it and a few live streams. Come on over and have a little look, and if you want to see what the game's like, I'll be live streaming it this week as well, so stick on those notification bells so you know exactly when that occurs. Anyway folks, thank you so much for watching. I shall speak to you all again very soon. A sausage. Hurt. Oh, let's do some Halloween stuff last time this year.